Hi and welcome back to today's morning report for Thursday the 10th of July with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets on $2 yen now. And dollar yen has been corrected back by those Fed meeting minutes, but to be honest, I think that the floor around 101.30 remains the floor in place that we need to be focusing on. Just in the past week or so, maybe you could argue that there's been more of a bearish outlook that's developed with these lower highs that have just crept in, which come inside this sort of 3-month trading band that between 102.80 and 101.30. But sort of you've now seen the gains capped up at these levels just above 102.20. And arguably with these moving averages now falling in decline, and also sort of there is a bordering bearish outlook on the RSI, you'd say, although it's still fairly neutral. It's sort of neutral to slightly bearish because the tendency on the RSI has been to move towards 40 rather than to push higher above towards 60, 70 and into overbought. So you'd say that there is a general feel about dollar yen that is on the bearish side, although this 101.30 mark continues to be the closing low support, has been throughout the year. As I said, that there is a slight tendency for there to be a bearish hint on this dollar yen chart. So you'd still be playing this range, I think, between 101.30 and 102.80, but just bear in mind that it seems to now be that the upside is not surviving. The upside bull runs are not surviving as long as they had been previously, and it seems to be that the sellers are returning sooner than previously as well. So it's just a slight feeling that I've had over the past day or so that there is more of a bearish shift going on in this chart than previous. Although it is still very neutral and very very neutral in terms of the fact that there's no real trend going on, no real breakdown. There's a tendency for dollar yen to move sideways, few days up, few days down, but just to bear that in mind, that it just has an air of a more bearish chart than certainly a more bearish than bullish, in fact. But that said, the 101.30 mark remains a very strong closing support, so you're not far off there now. So you could argue that as a near-term play, you'd be looking to possibly buy this towards 101.30, but just bear that in mind that this is, I think, a burgeoning, possibly bearish chart. Okay, well that's my take on dollar yen anyway, so I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later.